So here we are again. We meet face to face. All of you confused bakes on mesh souls of Second Life. It is not your fault. That's why I'm here making a part 2 to undo what I did in the first video.
But why?
That's a good question. So, Second Life is moving as fast as all of you change panties, and there's nothing we can do about that but either to just catch up or just stay back. Apparently, a lot of you are barely catching up with the changes, and that is where this video comes in. In the prior video, I gave you a quick tour of how to apply bakes on mesh, and that was through relay HUDs. Those babies are no longer around. So now all of the mesh bodies and the heads have been updated by all the creators. So each individual body and head have a button where you activate your bakes on mesh. This is where I'm going to show you where those buttons are, and of course how to apply bakes on mesh skins and more stuff on your body and all of that stuff. So let's get to it, people. Okay, so we are going to start with Maitreya. I'm going to start right from the beginning. So this is why I look like this.
I'm sexy and I know it.
At this point, you should have your Maitreya 5.1 body. If you don't, you can go to the store and click on the redelivery board. I have the link to the store down below, and I also have a complete tutorial on the new Maitreya HUD if you need further help with this, and the link is down below as well for that video. For now, I'm just going to show you how to activate bakes on mesh and how to wear your bakes on mesh layers. Alright, grandmas, we have the Maitreya mesh body layer V51 folder open, and I'm going to add the body. Ta-da! Why do we look like a character from Tales from the Crypt? Don't worry, we're going to fix it right now. So now we have our body on, and in order for our body to function, we need to add the HUD that belongs to this body, which is in your folder right on top of the body that you just wore. So I added the HUD, and it looks just like this on your screen. You want to click on it, and you want to focus on the third tab that says Skin Base, Skin Lash Base. So you're going to see all the skin presets right here for your body, and right next to the last skin on the HUD, there is a bakes on mesh button. It's almost hard to see the words when it's off, but when you click on it, let me move the camera a little bit this way. There we go. When you click on it, it turns the letters white and it activates your bakes on mesh. Ta-da! So now you realize that I didn't use an alpha because you don't need to use an alpha any longer to be bakes on mesh. Now we have the skin and the bloomers that were on my original avatar on the Maitreya body. So I'm going to take it off so you guys can see it. Detach. This is the body underneath the Maitreya body. And now I'm going to add my body. And because it's already bakes on mesh activated, it comes out just like this. But you don't want to look like this when you already have a bakes on mesh avatar, because there's so many amazing updated skins out there. So how do you get rid of this skin, and how do you get rid of these bloomers? Well, the bloomers is a outfit, so under worn, for me it's under the clothing. So you see girl next door avatar polka dot dress top, pink. I'm just gonna double click it and take it off. And the girl next avatar polka dot dress panties, and they come off. So the bra and the panties are there permanently. I guess they painted them with the skin, which is perfect, so I don't have to hide anything. So there's two ways to identify what a bakes on mesh skin looks like. So there's this one where it's a little naked man with its hands up in the air and its feet apart, or this little pink dragon icon right here that you see me clicking on. So let us add one of the bakes on mesh skins. I'm going to use the Bold and Beauty Buttermilk Tummy V1, and voila. That is how you put on your skins. You can no longer use any skin appliers on your body if you have it activated as Bakes on Mash. What happens when you use an applier and your body is activated as Bakes on Mash? I will show you. So here's the same applier of the skin that I'm wearing now. So I'm going to click on just any skin that I want to add. And you go back to Tales from the Crypt Monster and no longer Bakes on Mash. So it deactivates it. I'm going to remove this. So in order to fix that, you see that it's off right here. In order to fix that, all you have to do is go back to the Skin Base tab, click on the Bakes on Mash button, and it'll fix it for you. Because I already had a Bakes on Mash skin, it's still on my body, so you don't have to go back and add a Bakes on Mash skin again in case you put on an applier over it. If you are wondering why the skin on my head didn't change when I put on a Bakes on Mash skin, it is because the majority of the Bakes on Mash skins that they are selling now are specially just for the body, and then they have the Bakes on Mash skin specially for just the specific head, and that is why they're not working together. If you are using an older version skin from way before Mash, it will completely cover your head and your body. As an example, I do have a pretty old skin from back in the days, and I'm going to wear it just so you can see that it does cover from head to toe. Ta-da! So now my skin is completely on my body and it is completely on my head. So there's no matching of the neck that you have to do or anything like that. The downside of using older skins though is the discoloration that you see here on the tip of my fingers and on the tip of my toes. Ew. But don't worry, do not let that stop you from using your favorite skins that are older and you still want to wear them. There is a section on my last video on how to fix that, and it's pretty simple fix, so you can get that discoloration off of your hands and off of your feet. I will have the link down to that video below, and also the time where I start to explain that, because that video is pretty long. If you are wearing the signature Alice, it's going to be on your second tab gear icon, and right on top it says BOM Bakes on Mash. It doesn't look like a button, it is just the words, but you do click on that. You are going to get a blue box and it says Activate enables Bakes on Mash to use system layers, deactivate disables Bakes on Mash, and keep using appliers. At this point, because you do not have Bakes on Mash, you click on Activate. Then you got it. I have a full tutorial for this HUD and the complete Alice body. I will leave the link to that video down below. So now we are here with the body Belleza. Unfortunately, Belleza doesn't have a Bakes on Mash Activate button on their HUD yet, which they are still working on it. But they do have their own Belleza Bakes on Mash HUD for Zero Lindens, and I wanted to show you guys how to use it. So you're just going to add it. I'm going to move it up here so you guys can see it. There we go. And all you have to do is click on it to apply it. It says click to apply Bakes on Mash base texture. You click on it and voila, you are completely Bakes on Mash. They don't have a set date as to when they are going to update their Belleza HUD to add the Bakes on Mash button, but at some point they will come up with it. The link is down below for you guys to purchase this HUD in Marketplace. Okay, I'm going to show you where you guys can activate your Bakes on Mash for your GENUS heads. If you do need a full tutorial on the HUD, I will leave the link down below to that video as well. But for the moment, you need to go on your cosmetics tab, and let me close this really quick. These little arrows right here, you're going to click on them, and you're going to come down to where the face is, and you can see Reset to default, hide all layers, show all layers, and right underneath show all layers is the Bakes on Mash button. So all you have to do is click on it and voila. Now your head is Bakes on Mesh compatible. So now it's time to add the skin to your head. It is exactly as you apply skins to your body, which are just like this with the icon of the pink dragon. 95% of the time, the skins for the head are going to be the pink dragon icon. So my skin is called Virgo. I'm going to add it. And voila, it matches the skin perfectly to my body. And you can see it here on my neck. Now we're going to do the Catwa heads, and this one, if you need a complete tutorial of the hide for the Catwa heads, I also have the link down below to that video. But to show you where the Bakes on Mesh button is, you have to go to the last tab, which is Skin Ears. The Bakes on Mesh button is going to be right on the right top corner of the hide, and it's going to be in a purple pill just like you see here. All you have to do is click on it, and voila. Alright, you guys, this is the end of the video. I am so excited about Bakes on Mesh myself that there's so many things that I want to show you guys about Bakes on Mesh that I probably cannot put in just one video. So I probably will show you a thing here and there in small 2-minute to 5-minute videos just so you guys can get the hang of it. But for right now, I'm going to leave it at here. I really do hope that it helps, and I will see you guys soon in the next video. Bye bye.